So here it's a Java full stack developer, Atlanta, Georgia, Randstad, and contract W2, 68, education bachelor's, and this is a requirement, right? Will be
Yes, that is the
responsible
requirement.
for requirements analysis, okay, HLD, LLD, and complex code development, communicate with line of business, all right, excellent communication skills demonstrated. Must be willing to able to express new ideas, concerns, may collaborate. Okay, this is what Java 7 to 8 years, 7+ years of professional experience developing solution for the front end JavaScript framework. Okay, so this is looks like a full stack JavaScript developer, JavaScript framework and technology such as React, solid principle of OOP, experience in React, Java, and SQL, ability to apply architectural pattern principle to achieve reusability, testability, this. Okay, experience reactive web application design, development, JavaScript, React, and Bootstrap. They are using Bootstrap, right? Okay.
Bootstrap. Yeah.
Bootstrap. It's a ES6 JavaScript, TypeScript experienced in CSS, SAS, LESS. So this is 100% full stack JavaScript developer. No doubt in there because they're looking for HTML, Redux, Bootstrap, HTML5. Okay, that's what it is. And Jasmine, Karma. These are the testing frameworks, anyways. You see, understands and experienced in CI/CD. You read it?
DevOps. Yeah.
Right. So this could be an agile development process. They're working on a CI/CD. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Experience the release management, branching strategies, this systems as in Git. Okay, if they are talking about Git, source code control system, so they are definitely, this looks like a CI/CD environment. Experience desire to work in agile process. You see, pair programming, daily stand-ups. Pair programming is 2 developers will be working on 1 laptop.
Okay.
One will be doing and one will be monitoring. One will be doing, another will be monitoring. That's what called pair programming. Experience in this is desired. Okay,
desired skills. Yeah.
Angular, DDD, domain-driven design. Experience working with IA designer, relevant industry experience in trading domain. Okay, so this is one thing you got to pick up. Any Java developer that has worked on trading, investment, fixed income, derivatives. Okay, so that's what you should be focusing on. And these are the certifications they are looking for. Yes, Java certifications they are looking for, 8 version. So we'll be responsible for, I think you copied it twice.
Yeah.
They're looking for overall 10 years, skills, Java, and developer, all right, and solid principles.
So this one I find it out from Google. I didn't understand the solid principles. The solid principles.
No, where did it mention solid principles? Is that from requirement or what?
Yeah, they only mentioned solid principles in the requirement.
Where is that?
So I didn't in the starting itself.
So here what is, right? I think this is the starting one.
Yeah.
Where is that? Solid principles.
Required skills. In required skills, the third point: experience with solid principles and object-oriented patterns.
Yeah. So here this is a SDLC principle, software development principles. So it is up to them what is that internal principles and anything that they wanted to understand. All right. So this is not about any specific we are looking at. First, what you need to understand is here, this is a Java requirement. All right. So primarily they are looking someone who will be working on front end most of the time. They have not spoken about Node.js, all right, Java J2E or server side working. They have not mentioned about web servers, nothing. Primarily they mentioned that person will be working on front end JavaScript frameworks, meaning it's a front end only. And where there is a HTML5 and less and SAS and CSS, this is 100% a full stack JavaScript developer. Okay, the recruiter who has mentioned it. Hey ma'am, how are you?
Good morning, I'm fine. Actually, I've joined my phone only.
Yes, you may just listen to it, no worries. All right, so this is a requirement dissection we're talking about. So here, you got to understand what this person is doing. And where is that dissection? You did not do it, all right. So Java developer, JavaScript framework, React.js, solid principle, you don't have to mention it, okay. Objective oriented, that's okay. So anything you feel difficulty, people mentioning after researching everything, ignore that from your string and ask that to the candidate. Okay.
Okay.
Don't complicate your string. हमें complicate नहीं करने का strings. SQL, Bootstrap, TypeScript, CSS, SAS. What is this? Shivanand, what is this?
This is the scripting language.
No, this is not scripting language.
These are the tools basically.
These are the tools. CSS is cascading style sheet where
yeah, cascading style sheet. I had read that.
Yes, when the front end of website we prepare, right? So this allows where what box will be there, unka kya font hoga, kya size, what is not, and everything that will sit on CSS. And when it comes SASS and LESS, it is more robust than CSS. So this is a family of, this is also style sheet, this is also style sheet. Okay. So here CSS used for general website, when it comes to SASS, LESS, these were more dynamic. And when we are using front end, we just use HTML. Excuse me. HTML.
What we are doing actually?
Huh?
What we are doing?
We are doing, Shivanand has sent the job requirement, the dissection, and the finding keywords and Boolean search. That's what I'm just reading.
Okay.
Have you sent it anything, ma'am? Or you have not?
No, actually, I'm busy. My daughter and my son, they both are having their exams, final exams. So I've not done it.
All right, then you follow this one then.
Yeah.
You got to follow this. Okay, perfect. Now here, perfect. So this is the requirement understanding. Keywords क्या है? Java developer चाहिए, JavaScript framework, React.js, Solid, this, TypeScript, all right, HTML5, Redux, testing framework, Jasmine or Karma, DevOps environments, CI/CD, perfect, release management, distributed source control system, JIT, Angular, requirement analysis, high-level design, low-level design, perfect. Java and developer and programmer or engineer, or what you are saying this to the website is get me Java and developer. मतलब Java कहीं पे भी होने दो, developer कहीं पे भी होने दो. And what if a developer may not have written programmer? Shivanand.
Okay.
Where do you use that? So here, the possibility you need to think that how I can reach more people. So here it means there are less chances that one resume may contain developer and programmer. Understand?
Okay.
Maybe by mistake you have added it and
or should be there.
Or. If it is or, then you have screwed up the whole string here because you have added and in here, and without closing it, you started the ors.
Okay.
Understand? So you should be mentioning Java and developer the way you have written, or you may write, if you see this, what is this?
Full stack.
You could have added full stack as well. Okay. So here, what you could have done is Java and developer. Okay. I put it in the bracket, and they're looking for full stack, right? And I want full stack. And how people may write? They can write full space stack also, right?
Stack also, yes.
Or what if people write full dash stack? People may write, right?
Yes.
Think of possibility. Maybe 10,000, 1 lakh resumes, possibility. Perfect. Now, full stack ka matlab front end and back end as well, right?
Yeah.
Front end could have written like this, or
space.
Front space end. Or
front hyphen end.
Okay. ये भी मुझे चाहिए. And get me backend or backend. All right. Anything. So is it visible? Let me zoom it a little bit. Clear? ये step by step आपको जाना है, ठीक है? We have now secured the title. अब title से तो कोई भी resume बच के नहीं जा सकता है अभी. It could be Java developer, Java programmer, and if you want to write, you can again continue breaking it to Java. It's Java or no, they are looking for Java anyways, but I don't know why they're looking for Java. So it is a JavaScript. It's a script developer. Okay. And all right, if you want to have Java, no problem. So you can mention like this, a JavaScript developer. It's a full stack JavaScript developer. This is not a Java developer. And यहाँ से हो गया और मुझे क्या चाहिए और मुझे चाहिए जावास्क्रिप्ट फ्रेमवर्क्स उसमें यू हैव मेंशन्ड रिएक्ट जेएस यू हैव मेंशन्ड जावास्क्रिप्ट फ्रेमवर्क और रिएक्ट बट व्हेन दे हैव मेंशन्ड रिएक्ट डायरेक्टली सो वी कैन मेंशन मुझे रिएक्ट भी चाहिए सम पीपल में राइट रिएक्ट जेएस और react.js okay you need to understand that और मुझे क्या चाहिए bootstrap what is bootstrap is a predefined designs and styles okay and okay typescript typescript ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं और people में राइट type script TypeScript or TypeScript. Okay, and we want CSS. Anyone can do that, but you got to look at SASS or LESS. If you may mention or CSS, but here when we are looking for JavaScript developer, so definitely they have to have this. And if you look for any JavaScript developer, they will have this high-end designing tool. So we don't have to worry about. And definitely HTML5, no compromise in there. Okay, no compromise. And if you go to your requirement, when they say JavaScript, this could be ES6 they mentioned. So we need to understand ES6 होता क्या है actually. ठीक है? What is EX6? JavaScript ES6, okay, ECMS script also known as ES6, ECMS script. So you may write ECMS script or ES script, ES6, all right, understood? So this is two things we understood here. So we as a sourcing करने के लिए मुझे और क्या क्या चाहिए? ये और we want ES6 okay. And testing framework they will have anyways Redux चाहिए and Jasmine और Karma so किधर है Jasmine और Karma test front end testing framework okay Jasmine और Karma it's perfect okay. So DevOps का होना है so you may mention DevOps or CI/CD or CI/CD or continuous integration deployment ये हो गया मेरा then they are looking for Git or GitHub and Git or GitHub mention karo this is the source code control and they are looking for Angular as well right so you can mention Bootstrap भी चाहिए हमें Angular भी चाहिए Angular JS or Angular.js or Angular and okay now we have distributed source code requirement analysis you can definitely talk to them high level design low level design so you may mention and high level design or low level design or high level or low level okay That's it. This is what your string is. You can ask them requirement analysis, release management, वगैरह. This is how you should be building your string. First, you need to catch one by one, one by one. JavaScript को लोग कैसे लिख सकते हैं? You may mention this or JavaScript developer or JS. Right? Possibilities are there. So now to show you, we go to LinkedIn. Here, script developer. People have mentioned JavaScript developer. Now Java space script developer. There are people have mentioned Java space script developer as well. Okay. If you see, right, there are 400 people mentioned Java space script developer. JS developer. (2,100) they have mentioned Node.js developer. This is the full stack developer, Node.js developers, Node.js developer, React.js developer, JavaScript Node.js developer, React in Next.js, all right? UI Angular Node.js developer. So here, Node.js is a backend developer actually, okay, backend. But here they're primarily talking about Java script front end का work ज़्यादा रहेगा. So we cannot just leave this as a front end developer because they are talking about someone will be responsible for high level and low level designing and complex code development. Whomever we are hiring, they will be working on front end more and back end less. All right. Now here, if you can mention Agile as well if you want, Agile, Scrum, anything you can mention. And preferred but certification not mandatory. So you can have this. All right. So after you have everything, then look for certification and relevant experience in trading domain. So we definitely want to look at people who are from similar domain. Trading, fixed income, investment, or what else? What else could be coming? Capital market or derivatives, or trading, or this is fixed income, or investment, capital market, derivative, okay, stock exchange, anything you have to write this related. Okay, so this is what it is going to pull. So this will give you an idea that what sort of things that you may need to remember. These are very simple things. We have not asked for any specific or something like that. These are very simple technologies this client is looking for. Only the thing is, if you think your string become complicated and it did not fetch anything, so you can remove any of these. Let's say EC, ESX, or Jasmine or Karma nikal denge. And after you remove that one, what is that you're going to do is, when you talk to the candidate, you ask them, hey, have you worked on front-end testing frameworks? They'll say, yes, I have worked. Then what is that you have worked? All right. That's how you do it. So this is the primary thing though. This is primary. JavaScript, React, Bootstrap, HTML, Redux. So this is primary. Then you go to step-by-step process. Perfect. You understood it, but you need to understand how to give commands. Execute this, then execute this, then execute this. It's a one after another command you need to give it to your website. नहीं तो if you anywhere you have one, what is that? This quotation missed, or anywhere you have one bracket missed, your this thing is going to behave crazy.
So, Suman, I have a question. Like,
Yes.
can we give this much of big string?
Yeah, it will allow. No worries. You can give any.
It allows.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does. No. It allows some, because this is very simple string. We are not giving any. This is like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. If we add trading, no worries. It takes such a big. We executed these big strings. इतने बड़े strings execute करते हैं. Okay.
Okay.
You will see. If everything you want, then the string will be like this.
Yes.
All right, and it has to do our work. That's why these things we are paying thousands of dollars for these, portals.
Okay.
Yeah, this should work. And if this doesn't work, what you have to do is, again, you need to go to requirement. Which one that you need to remove, you need to understand. If you ask me here, what should I remove? I remove the CI/CD thing. I'll remove here. Then I execute, and I keep this trading as is, because there might be so many JavaScript developers. But what if my candidate has trading experience? Understood?
Yeah,
That's
the
how-
domain must be mandatory.
Exactly.
Because
That's what I'll focus on. They have not asked for it. They have not mandated it. They just mentioned it in desired skills.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I look
desired
at
skill.
trading domain first. With trading, if I have hundreds of profiles, okay, then I go with certifications. If with certification I have 50 profiles, then I go with Angular.
Okay.
Then I go with what is this IA and this designer thing, or this domain driven design, that I'm going to give the word. So that I'll have a 20-30 profiles with everything. That's how I do it.
All right.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Now you have sent another as well. I'll look at it. But I just wanted to ensure you understood, right? How you need to break your strings. Once
Yes, I
you
understood
should
that.
know what you are doing, why you are doing it. I have a clarity here in this one, that what I am doing and why I am doing. So here, what I'm doing, see, I did not open a bracket here. So it's a wrong one. I wanted a JavaScript developer. Then what did I do? What if people write like this as well? So I did it. And JS developer. Along with this, what I'm looking for, Java. All right. Now this is, they wanted full stack front end back end. That's the reason I have mentioned full stack. Or what I would do is, I'll remove this one and I add it together, because full stack is front end and back end. So there is no point in writing full stack bhi hona chahiye resume mein, front end bhi hona chahiye, back end bhi hona chahiye.
Yes.
So I'll write it this one. Or so if I have so many profiles with only back end, I have so many profiles only with front end, because I have mentioned or, right? So it may pick front end, it may pick back end, or it may pick full stack. So I'm hundreds of profiles, then I'll remove this part. Ye wala remove karke, I'll just keep full stack only, front end, back end. All right. Or I'll mention the same previous one. I'll remove this full stack हटाओ. मुझे resume में front end भी दिखना है
and back end
भी दिखना है. That's it. Now it's up to you whether you write full stack or not, because after talking to the candidate, I'll write full stack. Okay, I'll ask, okay, hey, you have John, you have worked on front end and back end. Why don't you call yourself a full stack developer? They'll say, yeah, I don't mind I calling myself full stack developer. Okay, shall we mention that in any of your job title? I'll say, okay, and we'll update it. All right. Any questions here?
No.
So in trading, anywhere they ask for domains, you Google it and you check in. What is that similar industry? It is called. What are the similar trading domains? If they say banking, if they say finance, if they say food and beverage, okay, you need to check, okay, what is this called? So that you will find similar words so that you pull multiple profiles. Which category, what are the domains fall in trading industry? So these are all fixed income derivatives, capital market, everything falls in trading industry. All right. And now let's understand about, since yeah,